spill from my lips, feel bent from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. Try and get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast route. Yeah, turn thoughts to a cash cow. I might flip that to the glass house. I don't need the accolades, I'm in love with the chase. I just wanna...
What's good, everyone? It's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. For today's video, we will be taking a look at the EQLZ 360 in the Kryptonate or Nate Robinson colorway. All right, before we take a look at the shoes, I do want to take a look at the box that these come in. The artwork is just amazing, honestly. Obviously, you have Nate jumping over Superman or Dwight Howard. I think you have Nate towards the side here with Shaq and maybe LeBron here, but obviously they can't use the jersey, so they just say Nate on them. But the artwork is incredible. It does say the Forever Hooper, Nate Robinson. As far as the size that I went with my true to size in a size 10.5. You also have the Seattle skyline right here. On the one side, you have the person that donated a kidney to Nate Robinson, which is just such a crazy act of kindness. On the other side, you do have his children and himself. You have Nate the boxer, and then you have some more artwork on the bottom here. So definitely pause the video if you do want to read this stuff at the bottom. As far as inside the box, you do have some green tissue paper right here. So just the way that this box was put together, I just really love what the brand is doing, just adding some incredible artwork on the box of the EQLZ 360. Also inside the box, these do come with some extra green flat laces, so keep that in mind. You do get some extra laces in the box of the 360s. All right, so what do I say? Obviously the brand did send me these around a week ago now. They did ask me not to post a video yet, so I am editing and making some content ahead of time, so I can drop hopefully around June 11th when these shoes do drop on their website. But this is the EQLZ 360. I believe this shoe made it into the top 2 or 3 models of 2024 for me, and here in 2025 it's a fantastic model. This shoe stands the test of time. I just love what the brand is doing with their performance basketball shoes, and it's no different with the EQLZ 360 right here. So starting at the bottom of the shoe, you kind of have this, I believe it's sand inspired traction pattern. It's a multi-directional traction pattern. If you've played in the 24/7s, it's very similar to that setup. It's very durable. It's great for all of your movements. I've never had any issues playing in my black pair or my white and blue pair thus far. They're fantastic as far as traction goes. So you have a black semi-translucent rubber running down the middle. You have some green running around that, and with the black as well, they do have some gold sparkles, so it's very cool as far as what the brand is offering you for details at the bottom. And you also have that super critical foam poking through the outsole, which is its cushioning within this model right here. So a very cool outsole from the brand. You kind of have a split right here to kind of add a better range of motion when you're making your movements, and the same goes for the side of the shoe right here. So a very nice outsole on the EQLZ 360s. Now, as far as the cushioning goes on this model right here, the foam compound on the outside of the shoe, I believe is just an EVA foam, which is pretty soft and nice underfoot. It also adds some nice stability to this shoe as far as when you're making your movements on court. Now, as far as the insole goes within this model right here, you do have this green insole with some more script on it, but the foam compound is amazing with this. So this is the super critical foam that the brand is using. It's very soft and plush. It has a very nice bounce back feeling underfoot with this sculpted insole. And then in the heel and forefoot, you have 2 pucks, one in the heel and one in the forefoot. So it's very close to the floor up front, and in the heel, it's a bit thicker to have really nice impact protection. But if you're a shifty player or a player that really plays on the balls of your feet and are very quick just on court, I think this shoe is absolutely built for you. And keep in mind, I believe these retail for 130 USD. From time to time, the brand does have sales on their website, but this is just a very shifty basketball shoe. I personally love playing in the shoe, and that's why it made it to like the top 2 or 3 models of last year. and I'm still playing in them this year. They're fantastic on court. But like I mentioned, as far as the cushioning goes, whether you're a bigger player or a smaller player, I think this is more or less one of the best setups out right now as far as cushioning goes, and so I don't think you'll have any issues as far as the cushioning goes. As far as the fit goes with this model right here, I do go true to size in the 360s, and they fit perfectly. My toe is right near the end of the shoe right here towards the toe box. It is a bit more wide foot friendly, and I just really love the materials on this shoe. It just really feels like a sock on your foot. You have some really nice padding right here for lace pressure when you do tie them up near the top. You have some really nice Achilles pillows at the back of the shoe. Just a superb setup as far as the fit goes. For me, I would say stick true to size, whether you're a narrow footer or a wide footer, and you should be good to go. As far as the materials go, right off the bat, this shoe gets an absolute 10 out of 10. Typically, the side of the shoe right here on these panels have really nice leather material, but they did swap it out for this kind of iridescent green and almost gold, amazing patent leather material. It's just so flashy in hand. I'm gonna love the way these look on court. I can just tell right off the bat. As far as the materials go, you have this ghost knit style of material. It's very soft and plush. It breaks in really quickly, but it is also very strong on court, which is very nice. Near the ankle, it's kind of more like a spandex-like fit. So everything within this shoe and the 24/7s is premium. And that's why I just love this shoe on foot, because it breaks in really quickly and it just feels very nice and plush when you're playing in them. And then as far as the support goes with this model right here, starting at the back of the shoe, you do have a TPU internal heel counter, which does a great job of locking your foot in at the back of the shoe. And then this EVA does wrap up near the ankle right here, pretty high to offer some more stability from side to side and just stability at the back of the shoe in general. Moving your way down from that, you do have this rubber portion that does wrap up from the bottom of the shoe around your foot. And then you do have these kind of wraps right here that the eyelets do run through. So when you really crank these laces down, it wraps around your foot very nicely. So when you make any hard lateral cuts, you will be good to go within this model. You also have that EVA wrapping up here around the shoe. So although that this upper is very soft, it's very strong. You also have some really nice material wrapping around your foot to protect it on those hard lateral cuts. You also have a pretty wide and stable base within this model. So for me, whether you're a bigger player, a smaller player, a shifty player, it does not matter. The support within this model will definitely keep you covered on court with all of your movements. You know, I'm 6'2.5", around 220 pounds right now, and I don't have any issues with any of my movements while I'm wearing the EQLZ 360s. And then as far as the colorway with this model, it is just crazy. You have a black and green outsole, a lighter green midsole, this kind of green and gold iridescent upper with this black ghost knit. You kind of have black and green laces. Everything about this shoe right here is just superb in hand, and I'm loving the execution on this colorway. Kind of like that Kryptonate callback from the slam dunk contest in the foam posit lights. The same goes for the 24/7s. These guys right here are just truly amazing, and I think these are absolutely worth the price of admission. You know, I was planning on picking both of these up whenever they released, and then Friday, June 4th or 5th, I come home, there's a box on my steps. And what else were they? They were the 360s and the 24/7s. If you know from last year, I picked up several pairs of these on my own dime, and I absolutely co-sign both of these models right here as performance basketball shoes. They're both beasts on court, and if you haven't tried them out yet, I would highly recommend it. The cushioning, the traction, the support, the materials, the fit, everything with both of these models is just superb on court and in hand, and it's no different with this colorway right here from the brand. But like I said, an absolutely superb basketball shoe on court, and they've just upped the ante with this Nate Robinson colorway. Just gorgeous in hand, and I can't wait to get them on court. Sound off in the comments if you guys plan on picking this colorway up, and if you already picked up a colorway, which one did you pick up and what do you think of this model? You know, I know Nate has gone through some pretty recent hardships, and it's just nice to see a brand as nice and good on the court as EQLZ, offering Nate up his own kind of performance basketball shoe in his own colorway. I think it's fantastic. I am 100% on board with what the brand is doing. You know, Brett, Aaron, and everyone over at EQLZ, they are doing a fantastic job making top of the line performance basketball shoes. So keep that in mind the next time you're looking for a new hoop shoe. I would 100% recommend picking up either the 24/7 or the 360s. So that's going to do it for today's video. As always, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that would definitely help the channel a ton. And check out my Instagram over at Sneaker Tech Talk, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. As always, thanks for watching today's video, and until next time, peace.